In the original budget bow, $600 bow versus $2,500 bow video, I shot the Bear Adapt, ready to hunt package, ready to rip right out the box. Well, today we're gonna see what we can do with that bow if we soup it up. We are gonna selectively upgrade the things we can to make this bow as accurate as possible, test it, and see what we can do to push this bow and get it as accurate as possible without blowing our wad, without breaking the bank. You know our friend Josh Jones, MFJJ, got sick of him, shipped him out for the week. Today we're doing a hostile takeover and we're gonna deck this budget bow out, get it built up. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, give him some close mic, it sounds good. I'm sitting here with my dude Justin, we're brainstorming some upgrades for this. Call it a budget bow, but basically like the cheapest, accurate, out of the shop bow, right, that we have. Let's talk about upgrades. I know for one, for sure, stabilizers.
Yep.
What else?
A different peep. Those bows, the bow that you're working on has a tubed peep, so we'll get rid of that.
Tubed peep, absolute shit, guys. It actually broke on me when I was doing it in the initial. And the reason they use those things is because they draw back and will straighten out on you, but eventually the tube's gonna go bad on you. So just set it up the right way the first time. That sounds like a good upgrade. What else do we got?
Grip modification.
Yeah.
What do you want to do there?
I don't know. I want to play around with the grip because I know shooting off the riser tends to be more accurate and people don't love it because of comfort, but I also think there's some things you can do. What's a reasonable budget that we should keep it under?
I'll bet we can keep it under $250. Yeah.
I'd like to keep it under $200. Don't go breaking the bank now.
All right.
All right.
We'll be good.
We'll get it done.
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna get this thing bolted up together here. First things first, so I'm gonna rip off the grip.
Rip the grip.
Rip the grip.
What's that thing again? What?
Oh, baby. It's a pretty nice riser, Justin. Shoot. I'm talking about shoot. Trophy Ridge hot wire.
Hot wire.
I think it's a pretty sweet sight that comes with this thing. So you're definitely saving some cheese by not having to change out your sight. And 3-pin's really practical for hunting.
Yeah, I agree.
Justin agrees. This is the upgrade I think is going to make one of the biggest differences. We're going to get a new stabilizer set up right here. Looking pretty good, man.
On the angle of the dangle.
That's right. You can dangle anything, but can you get that angle?
I know.
A limb stop is like an addition to a string.
The cable stop, yeah.
The cable stop. It'll firm it up a little, hey? And there's only one?
Yep.
Because it's single cam, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a draw board for it.
Yep.
What's up, you new lemon? Yeah.
3 on top, 2 on bottom.
I think it's pretty well balanced too, dude.
With the quiver on and
Yeah, I think it is. A little tune check here before we take it to the streets and get it sighted in. I can tell you already though, the feel with the limb stop and everything we've done is significantly different. Like it feels really nice. Looking good in the neighborhood. This is the downside to taking the cheap ass rubber tube off, which you should do. It's like a must, not a should. But then you got to get your peep straightened out. So right now my peep's like this at full draw, and we're gonna twist it up. Real nice.
I don't know.
Check out the little girl here. Got her hair cut. Her leg's healing up. How's your leg? A couple weeks out of surgery. She's doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. So we're about to run this test back. 3 rounds. Bear Adapt Plus, ready to hunt. Hunting Public Edition. All modified up. When I was sighting this thing up, I was really excited on how it was shooting. So we're gonna repeat the test from the first time. And starting with that, we're gonna shoot 3 rounds of Vegas. So we're gonna shoot 3 rounds and see how it scores up. You can see my results here from the previous video. This thing is shooting so good. I gotta say, I think I deserve a little bit of the credit. I've been working on shooting quite a bit. A couple things I think that have really clicked. Just how this bow is holding is... Dude, so I didn't want to have like a spoiler alert or anything, but this is how I shot warming up. So no line here. But 10, 10. 10, 10, 9. Good start. Round 2. Here we go. Not as good. The flyers in there. Okay, not as good. Came back to earth a little bit there. 2 9s and an 8. Round 3. Final round of Vegas with this baby. Left. Okay, final arrow. That last one broke pretty quicker than I thought it would. Still an okay shot. Not one I'd be super pumped about. 10, 8, 9. 10 and 9. I'm feeling pretty confident with the old bear. Ready to shoot some groups. Here's the test. 55 yards, 10 shots, 10 arrows, 5 and 5, exact same test we did the first time around. You can see my previous results right here. And my hope is to improve upon that. We did a pretty good job in Vegas, and I think we'll try to keep it going for 55. Just a light breeze, nice day out today. 5 arrows at a time. This is my standard hunting arrow, same arrows we used in the last test. Rip TKO. Same banes, all that stuff. First arrow in the hopper. Little low left. Not my best shot, but we'll get in a groove here. I think we're in the yellow there. That was right down the pipe. Another good clean shot. I think if I was going to continue to play around with this to make it more accurate, I'd be mainly messing with the stabilizers and adding some weight to the bow. It is a really light setup the way it sits right now, which is cool if you want to carry it and stuff, but heavier holds steadier. That's why target bow guys shoot a lot of weight, long range rifle guys shoot a lot of weight, and it's just about finding that balance of like, where does it hold well versus how much weight do you want to carry. Arrow number 5. A little high. Let's go see how we did. As I do this more, one of the things I'm learning is that the good shots hit near where they break, but the worst shots end up being a little further off. If you hear me use the term forgiveness, that's basically all I'm saying is your worst shots, my worst shots might be a little better with a setup that's more forgiving. So let's check this out. Man, that one is dead center. 7, 7, 14, 22, 31, 41. Round 1, 41. I felt all right about that first round, so let's get it going. Second round of 5 arrows. Close it out strong. See if we can make 5 good strong shots and see what kind of score we can stack up. What's your name?
Will.
Will, nice to meet you.
Tim, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And your dog's had surgery, right?
Yeah, this little one.
And she's okay?
She's getting better though. See what kind of score we can stack up with this old bear. Old Fred Bear. Try to make old Fred Bear proud. Okay. Last shot was a little weak, I guess you'd call it. One thing I will say that leads to me shooting poorly is when my shot takes too long. Like I take too long to come to anchor, I take too long to make my shot break, I get low on oxygen, and I start to get the speed wobbles. I think that's the opposite of most people. Most people fire their trigger too quick. I'm too slow, or at least that's, when it goes poorly, that's often what's going on. That felt money. Money, money. Final arrow. Grand finale. One more good shot. That felt great too. Cool. I was pretty happy with those last few shots. See what kind of score we stacked up here. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. So that's 8, 16, 25, 34, 44. 44. That's awesome. I've really been digging the budget bow, more affordable bow type stuff. I think first and most importantly, the number one thing you should be doing is getting a bow in your hands. Any bow, shoot that bow, learn to shoot that bow well. And I think the main thing to take away from this video is whatever platform you're shooting off of, whatever that is, take the time to really dial it in. I wouldn't know how well this Bear Adapt could shoot if I didn't take the time to mess with it, change things. And there's even more layers to this. Like I could still be changing things, working on things, getting to hold better, getting to shoot better. That's kind of what makes archery cool and fun, is you never just outright win. There's always something you can do, there's always something you can work on, and it's just fun to shoot arrows downrange. On a more serious note, I have 2 goals right now. I've done a lot of thinking on this, particularly the last couple of weeks. Basically 2 things I want to accomplish. Number 1, I want to buy a house. I'm looking close, you know, I'm in the process, start of the process. And number 2, I want to get to 100,000 subscribers in this YouTube channel. It's really important to me. I want to grow this community of like-minded peers. So if you subscribe to the channel, it helps a lot. When we do get to 100,000, we're going to do a big bash right here at Spokane Valley Archery and celebrate with all the people that helped us get there. Anyway, let's wrap it here. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. That stuff helps more than you know. And I will catch you back here for the next one.